You have to consider today's message a message from God, because I was not put in a position to be here to speak to you today. Like, I have to help somebody ignite their career and jumpstart themselves. I have to help you take your entrepreneurship to the next level. And I have to help you bring those words that you speak into an action. And I did it all with this bag right here. And I'm going to tell you how a Chick-fil-A bag pertains to everyday life with me and you. So today, as I'm going around, I'm thinking to myself, what do I want to eat? And I didn't have the slightest clue. Kind of like a lot of people out here, and they like, what do I want to do with my life, right? And at the moment, I'm like, I don't know what I want to eat, but I'm hungry. Kind of how a lot of people say, well, I don't know exactly what I want to do, but I want to be rich. So as I'm pulling into the Chick-fil-A drive-thru, right, as you know, the line at Chick-fil-A is outrageous. So the time that it took me to sit in that line, place my order, and to receive my food told me a few things. I had the time to do so, and I was hungry. And not only was I a buyer, I was an investor, and I was a commercial. Let me break every single one of these points down to you. You have to be hungry for your success. Like, figure out what you want to do. Like, it's time to stop with the, I don't know what I want to do, and I just want to be rich. Like, I've told you time and time again before, like somebody who hasn't planned at all, you're planning to fail. Like, you have to start using these rules and applying them to your life. Like, I talked to this lady, and we were on the phone, very good friend of mine now. Her name is Miss Tanisha, right? And she's like, hey, man, for you to get your book out there, it's going to be $3,000. And she's like, I understand if you don't want to do it, or if you're scared. And I'm like, scared of what? I'm in. And she like, I like working with people like you. She like, because you all about your business. Well, I told her, I know what I'm up against. I'm hungry. Like, I know what I'm up against. Like, I don't want to go back to work, right? Like, I don't want to wake up and make another man rich every single day. Like, I don't want to keep waking up and having to get yelled at by another manager. Like, when you are a person who $22, $23 an hour does not excite you, it's because you know deep down inside you, God has given you more to offer. You have to be hungry. And see, for people who are indecisive, this message is also for you. Like, when you don't know where to go, look at people as commercials. Look at people as buyers and investors. And I'm here to tell you today that if there is anybody out here, consider this a message from God. Like, I'm telling you, like, if you're thinking about investing in your business, go for it. Like, if you feel like, I don't want to do this no more, I want to start my own business, go for it. Like, if you feel into yourself like, I need to take my business to the next level, go for it. Know what you're up against. I'm going to tell you exactly how I know we are all of the things above that I talk about. Number one, I had to be hungry. My stomach was growling. Something was telling me I needed to eat. And when I was lost for words and lost for thoughts and I didn't know what to eat, somebody who had the example already walked by me with Chick-fil-A in their hand. This exact bag. What that bag did was triggered me into thinking, I need that. That is something that I want. That is something that caught my attention. It raised my alertness, my mental awareness, and now that is something that I am into. The time that it took me to stand in that line, there were several other options that I could have went through, but I sat in that line because I knew that was something that I wanted. See, when you have a plan and God has put you in a position, I need you to sit in line and wait your turn. Because when you believe in yourself and you know that your product or whatever you're selling or you're in a business or service, when you know that your service is good, you will sit in that line and wait till your message is delivered to you. When God puts that bag in your hand and say, hey, it's your turn. You are going to take that bag and you need to feast off that. It's what's going to keep you going. It's your energy. It's your investment. Now, how exactly am I a buyer? Because I bought into this product today, right? I bought into their service, something that they were selling. I found intriguing to myself, so I decided I need this. Now, not only am I a buyer, the money that I'm giving them, what are they doing? They are investing back into Chick-fil-A companies. Now, how am I a commercial? This is what I love. Every person that you see in this world is advertising something in some way, shape, or form. So the people that you see walking around with this bag, when you see this symbol on here, you know it's Chick-fil-A. You have to start investing in yourself just as much as you are investing in everything around you. Take a look around you. Every time you tell somebody, hey, what phone company you with? Oh, I'm with Metro. Oh, go to T-Mobile. Go to Sprint. You are telling them that that's where they need to go. That is a free investment. You are advertising that company. Like you are telling people, hey, go where I went. For every time that people see you with food, for your knowing and unknowing days where people like, man, I like what he got on. Or, man, I want to eat what he got. Or, man, where you get that from? For every time you go to the mall and you got a Nike jacket on, we are walking commercials. Take a look around you. Look at the phone that you have in your hand. Look at the car that you are driving. For every car that someone drives and somebody else says, you know what? That's the car I want. I want a Camaro. I want a Charger. I want a Challenger. You are a walking commercial. You are helping that company, that business, you are helping them prosper. So if you are going to take the time out of your day to help another company prosper and get to where they need to be in life, why can't you do it for yourself? I need you to go for it. If you don't believe anything else I tell you today, I'm telling you, go for it. If anybody has been following me, you look back to the beginning of this year, I made a message. And I said I wouldn't buy no more designer clothes, no more jewelry, anything like that until I had invested what I had invested over the last year into my own business. Then I ran into Miss Tanisha, and she's like, hey, we can get your book done in 90 days to be exact, but it'll be $3,000. And I sat there and I thought. And I talked to my brother. I'm like, Duck. I'm like, man, what you think about this? He said, Q, since we were 17, I've watched you get up every day and go to work and work hard for another person. He said, why is it a question? Why do you even have to think about it? Like know your knife. Like you know your purpose already. Like you know what you're meant and what you are put on this earth to do. Like God has already put you in a position and you have to claim your life. And now that you're claiming it, the opportunity is in front of you. So I'm telling you, claim your life, invest in yourself, be a buyer. Because what you don't know is the moment that you become a buyer and an investor of yourself, guess what you do? You start to believe in yourself. And when you're believing in yourself, other people will sit in your line and want your service. And once those people get your service, guess what they became? A commercial. Now they advertising you. I'm going to speak on it.